Hey there, this is my new Ridgid table saw. It's got a cast iron top in the middle and steel wings on the side. So I'm going to start this up and then start my old saw up, and you can compare the difference. Put a nickel on the table to see if it passes the vibration test. Alright, here we go. Okay. No wobble in the nickel. Alright, here's my old saw. It's on a stand you can roll up and cart around with you, a real contractor saw. So put the nickel down. Well, I'll try to anyway. Okay, and I'm going to unplug my Ridgid and plug in this Craftsman. I just realized I turned my camera off when I was unplugging that saw, so let's do a second take here. So here's my Craftsman contractor saw, and I plugged it into the same cord, and I'm going to turn it on so you can hear it, and we'll see if that nickel moves around. Well, there you go. Fell right over. I don't think I pulled the table when I turned that switch on, but I guess we'll never know for sure. Yeah, so one thing I'll miss about this saw is that you can move things around and do a lot of different kind of cuts on it, but since it's so configurable, there's nothing really permanent. For example, the miter slots aren't permanently aligned with the blade. There's little hex nuts back here that you have to adjust. And anytime you move this left or right, who knows if that stays in line. So anyway, this new saw by Ridgid, those miter slots aren't moving anywhere. So hopefully once I get that blade aligned to the miter slots, it's going to stay in line forever. So anyway, that's all for now. Alright, this is going to be my first cut on this Ridgid R4512 table saw. So what I got here is a piece of butternut that I got flat on the top and the bottom, and I tried to join it by hand on the side, and just with a hand plane, and I couldn't quite get it, and I had this melamine laying around, and so I thought I'd try making this jig, which you can use for straightening up one face, like I'm going to do right here. You could use it for tapering legs and stuff, but anyway, I'll post a link to the plans for this. I got this from Jay Bates. Anyway, so you can see down here that board is not quite straight. So I'm going to straighten it up with this. I don't have a tripod, so I'm not going to take a video of the cut, but I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Okay, so just made the cut, and so you can see sort of how this works. I hope this jig's pretty simple. Good design from Jay Bates, and you can see how flat that board is held to the melamine, and so anyway, that should be a good 90-degree angle from here to here to here, since I got those two faces pretty much parallel using my planer. Anyway, I see a little gap there, so I'm gonna have to look and see what that is carefully, but anyways, poor man's jointer right here. And that cut was super smooth. I know butternut is not the hardest wood out there, but this cut would have gone much rougher on that other saw I had.